What if I told you that in just a few minutes, an entire town could be changed forever? A massive tornado appears on the horizon. First, it looks like a dark cloud, but within moments, it grows larger, wider, and more powerful than anyone expected. Cars stop. People run for shelter. Sirens scream across the town. This is the terrifying reality of America's tornado season. Tornadoes are among the most destructive weather events on Earth. Every year, hundreds of tornadoes touch down across the United States, causing billions of dollars in damage and putting countless lives at risk. But one recent tornado stood out from the rest. Meteorologists had been tracking a powerful storm system moving across the central United States. Warm, humid air from the Gulf of Mexico collided with cold air from the north, creating the perfect conditions for severe thunderstorms. At first, the storms looked normal. Then everything changed. Radar images began showing signs that meteorologists never want to see. The storm started rotating rapidly. Within minutes, a tornado warning was issued. Residents received emergency alerts on their phones. Many people thought they had more time. They didn't. The tornado touched down with incredible force. Witnesses described hearing a sound similar to a freight train roaring through the sky. Trees snapped instantly. Power lines collapsed. Homes that had stood for decades were torn apart in seconds. The tornado continued growing as it moved across the landscape. Storm chasers watching from a safe distance were stunned by its size. Some described it as one of the most intimidating tornadoes they had ever seen. Videos captured swirling debris thousands of feet into the air. The sky turned an eerie shade of green. Rain wrapped around the tornado, making it even harder for people to see the danger approaching. Emergency crews worked non-stop as reports of damage poured in from multiple communities. Roads became blocked. Communication systems failed. Entire neighborhoods were left without electricity. Yet amid the destruction, stories of survival began to emerge. Families sheltered in basements. Neighbors helped rescue trapped residents. First responders risked their own safety to reach those in need. Experts later analyzed the tornado's path and estimated wind speeds that exceeded 150 miles per hour. At those speeds, even well-built structures can suffer catastrophic damage. Flying debris becomes deadly. Vehicles can be tossed like toys, and large trees can be uprooted from the ground. The event served as another reminder of why tornado warnings should never be ignored. Many survivors said the emergency alerts they received gave them just enough time to reach shelter. Without those warnings, the outcome could have been far worse. Scientists continue studying tornadoes to better understand how they form and how communities can prepare for them. Modern radar technology has dramatically improved forecasting compared to previous decades. However, tornadoes remain unpredictable. Some develop rapidly with little warning. Others change direction unexpectedly. That uncertainty is what makes them so dangerous. As cleanup efforts began, volunteers from across the region arrived to help affected communities rebuild. People donated food, water, clothing, and emergency supplies. The recovery process would take months. For some families, it would take years. But despite the devastation, communities came together in remarkable ways. And that spirit of resilience remains one of the most powerful stories to emerge from every major tornado disaster. Nature can be incredibly destructive, but it can also reveal the strength, courage, and determination of ordinary people facing extraordinary challenges. The next time you hear a tornado warning, remember this story, because when it comes to severe weather, a few minutes can make all the difference. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more extreme weather stories and natural disaster documentaries.